Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90-Day Fiancé's Angela Deem reveals if she'll ever apologize for bad behavior after Michael Ilsamy leaves her filthy home. 90-Day Fiancé. Happily ever after. Star Angela Deem is revealing if she feels ashamed of how she treated Michael Ilsamy, causing him to leave her. Angela from Georgia has been a franchise bad guy for the longest time. It's only because of her attitude towards Michael that has never changed since her Before the 90 Days Season 2 debuted. Angela met Michael from Nigeria on social media, and her being from America made her feel she was superior to him. Angela expected Michael to be her puppet, but she couldn't pull his strings for long. Angela has been accused of being abusive towards Michael by fans, and he confirmed it by claiming she allegedly abused him, causing him to leave in February 2024. Michael claimed Angela treated him like dirt and inflicted cruel treatment on him. However, Angela doesn't have any guilt or remorse for making Michael believe he was nothing. Angela reposted a reel from Empire Bosswoman, which shows Marilyn Monroe from a clip from Gentlemen Prefer Blondes with a caption, "This chapter of my life is called My Turn, and I am unapologetic, as **** about it." Angela watched how fans lost any sympathy they had towards her after the 90-Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After. Season 8 tell-all aired. Angela had hired a private investigator to snoop on Michael even after he came to the U.S. and revealed she still didn't trust his intentions. The private eye, in turn, proved Angela wrong and confirmed that Michael was neither a cheater nor a scammer, unlike Angela's claims. When the tide turned against her, Michael also got fans to help him financially. The newly converted Team Michael members gave him over $52,000 out of goodwill. Angela knows that she has no one on her side, as fans continue to pray that Michael doesn't get deported. Angela seems to be confident that the court will rule in her favor in her annulment case. She's not ready to let Michael go and have him move on as she moves on herself. Angela wants revenge. She might even spend the rest of her life in and out of court just to watch Michael suffer. However, Michael's social media updates suggest he isn't bothered about his ex. Angela should be taking a backseat, knowing that Michael is well aware of his rights. Even in his response, Michael has slammed Angela's claims that he trapped her in a fraudulent marriage. Michael wrote that their marriage was lawful with both parties willingly entering. Michael even mentioned that the alleged abuse has been captured on camera for the show for several years. This is the right time for 90-Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After. Star Angela to accept that it's her fault that Michael, who was full of red flags during their relationship, is in the U.S. In the world of reality television, where drama and raw emotions are the currency of engagement, Angela Deem, a fan favorite from 90-Day Fiancé, has become an iconic figure. Her fiery personality, unapologetic nature, and sometimes controversial behavior have kept audiences both captivated and divided. Angela's tumultuous relationship with Michael Ilsamy has been one of the show's most talked about storylines, filled with highs, lows, and plenty of unforgettable moments. However, the latest development, Angela revealing if she'll ever apologize for her bad behavior after Michael leaves her, has fans buzzing. Angela's behavior on the show has been nothing short of explosive. From yelling at Michael over petty issues to outright manipulating him emotionally, her actions have drawn a great deal of criticism. Yet it's hard not to acknowledge the genuine connection she shares with Michael, despite all of their struggles. Angela has always maintained that her love for Michael is real, but her actions have often contradicted that sentiment. This dissonance between words and behavior has left many wondering, will Angela ever apologize for the way she treated Michael especially after he leaves her in such a messy situation. Angela's recent remarks suggest that a public apology may not be on the horizon anytime soon. In a candid interview, she acknowledged her role in some of the relationship's rocky moments, but quickly added that she felt justified in many of her actions. For Angela, much of the behavior that fans have criticized can be traced back to her intense love for Michael. In her eyes, her outbursts are not just about controlling her partner, but about expressing a deep emotional attachment. Angela has always been clear that she wants Michael to succeed and build a life with her, even if her methods for achieving that sometimes appear, well, less than ideal. The fact that Angela doesn't seem to regret her actions can be perplexing. To many viewers, her outbursts are a clear example of toxic behavior. From her frequent emotional manipulations to moments of belittling Michael, her behavior has consistently raised alarms about the healthiness of their dynamic. However, Angela seems to view herself as a woman who is passionate about love and life. And sometimes, passion doesn't always come with the most graceful execution. This defensiveness is likely why she won't offer a simple apology. Angela has built a reputation as someone who stands her ground, even when faced with criticism. In a show full of complex personalities, Angela is arguably the most unfiltered. This transparency, whether good or bad, has endeared her to fans who admire her honesty, even if they don't always agree with her methods. In fact, many of Angela's die-hard supporters argue that her behavior should not be seen as manipulative or bad, but rather as a result of the intense pressure she faces as an older woman in a long-distance relationship. They argue that Angela's vulnerability and fear of abandonment are driving factors behind her explosive actions. They point to the pressure she feels to win Michael over as her insecurities manifest in confrontations. However, not everyone sees Angela's actions in a favorable light. Over the years, many fans have called out her treatment of Michael, noting that her controlling and verbally abusive behavior crosses lines that shouldn't be ignored. Angela has even confronted fans online, firing back at critics with a fierce attitude that's left people both intimidated and perplexed. Her refusal to accept accountability for her outbursts and the emotional turmoil they've caused Michael has painted a picture of a woman unwilling to change. Yet this only contributes to the spectacle of Angela's character on the show. One of the most recent flashpoints that led to the speculation about an apology came when Michael left Angela's home in a state of disarray. The circumstances surrounding his departure were filled with drama, with Angela giving mixed signals about how she felt about his decision. Some of the final moments on screen painted Michael as the victim of Angela's overwhelming behavior. The aftermath of his departure saw Angela confronting him in ways that to many viewers seemed manipulative and excessively dramatic. In response to the situation, Angela hinted that she wasn't ready to apologize. She admitted that she may not have handled everything the best way, but also emphasized that she was simply expressing her emotions as they came. For Angela, apologizing might signify that she believes she was wrong in her actions, but deep down she doesn't feel she was. This leaves viewers questioning the emotional maturity required to navigate such complex relationship dynamics. Angela's approach to conflict resolution is starkly different from what many consider to be a healthy way of addressing issues. The question of whether Angela will ever apologize is complicated by the fact that she might not fully comprehend why she needs to. It's possible that Angela sees her behavior as a manifestation of love or even frustration with the circumstances of her life. She may be too emotionally involved to take a step back and see things from Michael's perspective. This lack of self-awareness might prevent her from making the necessary change in her relationships. Even if Michael were to express his pain or demand an apology, Angela's pride and fear of vulnerability may prevent her from offering one. On the other hand, there is always the chance that Angela could undergo a transformation. Though unlikely given her track record, reality TV is full of moments where individuals evolve and become more self-aware. A key factor in this could be how Michael continues to respond to her behavior. If he were to stand his ground more firmly and demand more respect, it might push Angela to reconsider her actions. However, given her pattern, it's not easy to see that happening anytime soon. The evolution of Angela's character, whether for better or for worse, has been a fascinating aspect of 90 Day Fiancé. While she may not be apologizing anytime soon, her journey on the show has illuminated her vulnerabilities and flaws, making her one of the most complex personalities on the franchise. For now, it seems that Angela will continue to walk the fine line between passionate love and explosive behavior. Whether or not she'll ever offer a heartfelt apology to Michael, only time will tell. Fans of 90 Day Fiancé can't help but wonder if, one day, Angela will take a deep breath and reflect on the ways she's hurt Michael. But for now, the answer remains elusive.